Narcissists often adopt elements of others' personalities to enhance their own image, gain control, and secure validation. Their self-worth is fragile, and they rely on others for admiration. Rather than developing a true, consistent identity, they latch onto people they interact with, mimicking their traits, behaviors, and ideas to appear more interesting or impressive. This imitation isn't about forming a genuine connection, but about creating the illusion of one while boosting their own status. This mirroring process is subtle and often goes unnoticed. When they encounter someone with desirable qualities such as charisma, intelligence, or specific skills, they tend to adopt those traits. They may copy mannerisms, values, or interests, not because they care about these qualities, but because they believe these traits will help them gain attention and admiration. The more they reflect these qualities, the more they feel they will stand out. The behavior is rooted in an unstable self-image. Lacking a stable sense of self, they shift their personality depending on who they're with. If a particular trait or way of thinking gains praise, they adopt it, but once it no longer serves their needs, they discard it. This adaptability helps them fit in, but it also exposes their emptiness. They lack a consistent identity and instead rely on others to fill that void. In relationships, whether personal or professional, this personality stealing can be particularly harmful. A narcissist might take on a partner's traits, values, or interests to create an illusion of compatibility, especially early in the relationship. It can feel flattering at first, but over time, it becomes clear that they are simply using these traits for control and validation. Once the partner no longer serves their needs, they quickly discard these borrowed traits in favor of something new, leaving the partner feeling used and unimportant. In the workplace, narcissists may mimic successful colleagues to appear more confident. They adopt communication styles, confidence, or ideas to gain attention and recognition. They often take credit for others' work or ideas, helping them rise professionally while others are left feeling exploited. They're more concerned with building their own image than contributing meaningfully to their work environment. Beyond adopting outward behaviors, narcissists often steal emotional energy. They thrive on validation and attention, draining others emotionally by constantly seeking reassurance. This emotional manipulation can leave people feeling exhausted and unsure of their own feelings, as the narcissist uses their emotions to feed their ego. They provoke reactions, whether positive or negative, so they can remain the center of attention and continue receiving the emotional validation they crave. This emotional manipulation creates a false sense of connection. When a narcissist mirrors someone, it can feel like they understand or appreciate them, but the reality is that the connection is not genuine. They are using traits and behaviors to fulfill their own needs. Over time, the person whose personality is being mimicked may feel overshadowed, confused, and disconnected from their true self. The lack of empathy makes this behavior even more damaging. Narcissists don't consider the emotional toll their actions take on others. People are seen as tools to boost their image, not as individuals with their own needs and emotions. The behaviors that might seem flattering at first are manipulative tactics meant to reinforce the narcissist's sense of superiority. For those around them, this constant borrowing of personality traits can be exhausting and confusing. The person being mirrored may begin to question their own identity. They might feel like they're losing their sense of self, wondering if their preferences, values, or accomplishments are truly theirs or simply adopted by the narcissist. This emotional manipulation can lead to a diminished sense of self-worth and frustration. Ultimately, people with narcissistic traits don't seek authentic connections. They rely on others to define their identity by adopting their traits and characteristics. Whether it's mirroring their behaviors, mimicking their values, or claiming their accomplishments, the narcissist uses others to fuel their own image. While this gives them temporary feelings of superiority, it leaves others feeling emotionally drained, confused, and disconnected from their true selves. Recognizing this manipulation is key to understanding their tactics and protecting yourself from being exploited.